Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Brass Monkey X. Obviously, we've got another hot sauce review for you guys here. If you guys have never seen any of my hot sauce reviews, what we do is we rate all of our hot sauces on 4 different criteria. We rate it on presentation, aroma, flavor, and heat factor. And in the end, we give it a total score. Now, each category can get a score of 0 through 10. So the total score, the highest being a 40. So today, we're taking a look at this here. I just finished up this bottle a couple days ago. This is called the Elixir by Hellfire Hot Sauce Company. This is a limited edition hot sauce. It's a very special hot sauce, apparently, according to the label. It says it about 3 different times on the label. It says it on the side here. It says it right here. So it'll let you know this is a very special hot sauce. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump right into it. Let's start off with presentation. So the presentation on this bottle, I like the presentation here. I like that the bottle is shaped like a hip flask. Like it's even got, it's hard to tell on the camera, but it's even got like that little indentation there, like on a hip flask. I think that's pretty cool, especially since this hot sauce actually has spiced Caribbean rum in it. So I see what they did there. That was cool of them. Now the label is black and white, which it's not bad. It actually works for this because it does make it look like it's a bottle of booze, which is what they were going for here. I totally get that. That's fine. It's not that big a deal. Normally, I like a little bit of color on my bottle, but the black and white actually works here. Like I said before, you know that this is limited edition. Like, you know what you're getting. You know this is a special bottle of hot sauce because it says it everywhere. And that's the problem, though. There is a lot of writing on here. It's a lot to take in. Like, you got all this writing up here on the front. I know, I get it. It's not that very difficult to read. But for a lot of people, you see this on a shelf, you don't know what the hell that is, you know? I mean, it's a cool looking label, but I mean, you really got to get up close and personal to read the whole thing. And it's even got a description here on the side that you got to read. It tells you everything that's in it. It tells you, you know, that it is a limited edition and everything. And then your ingredients over here. I know I'm getting old. My eyes aren't what they used to be, but I had a real tough time reading the ingredients list here. It is really tiny. I actually had to pull out my phone, take a picture, and scroll in to take a look at it. But I mean, even with all that being said, it's a decent presentation. I don't mind it at all. One of the issues I do have with it, though, is who's this guy? Like, it's probably the guy who owns the company, he makes the hot sauce. I don't know, but he looks like Slash from Guns N' Roses. Like, what is the significance of this dude on here? Like, they don't give you any history of the company on here. All this writing, and it doesn't even tell you who the guy is that I'm looking at. Like, what is that? Who is this guy? But anyway, even though it's a little busy, I'm still going to give it a 7.5 for presentation. I do like it. Like I said, I do like that it looks like a hip flask and all that. So 7.5 for presentation. Now, aroma. Oh my God, this smells so good. I'm actually going to take a whiff right now. Oh my God. This is one of the best smelling hot sauces I've ever smelled in my entire life. It's amazing. It really is. You get a real... You take a deep breath of this and you're getting Caribbean spices. Like you're getting the sweetness of the habanero, the orange, the mango, the papaya. Like there's fruit in there. And it hits you hard. Like you can really smell it. There's so many aromas coming off of this. And then there's a slight hint of the rum. There is rum in there, and you can smell it a little bit. You know there's definitely alcohol in there. You can get a whiff of that in there. There's definitely hints of that. But it's just enough. It doesn't like overpower it. It doesn't smell like a bottle of booze. It just smells like really damn good hot sauce. And you get that tiny hint of the rum. It's an amazing smell. The aroma on this, almost perfect. I'm giving it a 9. The aroma is spot on. I couldn't ask for a better smelling hot sauce. Now moving on to flavor. The flavor, again, very excellent flavor out of this. I love the flavor of this hot sauce. It tastes the way it smells. You really taste all of the different ingredients in there. You get the heat from all the different peppers. There's habaneros in there. There's a couple of other different peppers in there. I'm not sure. They're on there if you want to pause that and take a look. Bunch of different peppers. You get the fruitiness of the citrus in there, and the Caribbean spices. They give it a savory flavor as well. It's a mix of different kinds of flavors, and they nailed it with that Caribbean sweet hot flavor. The flavor is just it's really good. It's I don't know how they did it. It's amazing the way you can get that many different flavors into one sauce. The fruitiness on the back of your tongue there's something about it. It's just it's so good. You can even taste the rum. Like, it's not, again, like with the smell, it's not overpowering. You can certainly taste it. You know it's there, but it's there in a good way, and not like I'm taking a shot of an adult beverage kind of way. Like, you get just enough rum where it's like, oh wow, that's there, and that is good. You know, it's like just the perfect amount of rum mixed in with these flavors. I gotta say, it is a very flavorful hot sauce. You will not be disappointed if you try this. I'm giving the flavor a 9 out of 10. Excellent flavor from this hot sauce. Now the heat. Here's my problem with this hot sauce. I'm not saying it's not hot. It's got heat to it. It does have the habaneros in there that I love. You guys know I love habanero. It's probably my favorite pepper. But it knocks it out of the park with the aroma and the flavor, but the heat is it's lacking a little bit. Like, I wanted it to make my eyes water. I wanted to have a runny nose whenever I ate this, and it just wasn't there. Like, what I got was just like a slight sting on the tongue, if that makes sense. Like, you can feel it. It's burning. It's there. It's just not what I wanted. I wanted just a little bit more out of it. It didn't hit the way I wanted it to. And it's not even there wasn't even like a lingering heat. It's hot when it's on your tongue, and then you swallow it and it's just completely gone. Like, it's just not hot anymore. There's no, like I said, it didn't have any linger. And I like when the hot sauce lingers. I mean, there's so much going on flavor-wise in here. There's so many different flavor profiles that I guess it just kind of suppresses the heat. And like, I don't know. That's just a shame to me, because it's easily one of the best hot sauces I've ever had in my life. But the lack of heat here, because it doesn't have the heat, it took it out of the running for my favorite hot sauce, I gotta say. This was very close to being a contender, but it's because of the lack of heat, it's not quite there. It's definitely still in my top 5. I will 100% put this in my top 5 hot sauces of all time, without a doubt. If I ever see this again, I'm stocking up on it. This stuff was amazing, but the heat just wasn't there for me, and it's so disappointing. So the heat factor, I'm only scoring it a 6. Now, with all that said, the total, we're looking at a 31.5. That is respectable. And like I said, due to the flavor of this it's easily in one of the top 5 hot sauces I've ever had in my entire life. And I have had a lot of hot sauce, guys. So that's saying a lot for this sauce. This is a very special sauce. You guys ever see this, do yourselves a favor and buy a bottle. You will not be disappointed. Now, what did I eat this on? I ate this on everything. There is nothing I did not enjoy this on. This adds flavor to anything you want to eat. It was good on pizza. It was good in soups. It was good on any kind of meat. I would just dump it on the meat and then spread it with a knife like butter. Like, oh my God, it was so good. There was nothing I had this on that I didn't like it on. And I know you're going to think this is weird, but my favorite thing to put this on was tortellini salad. My wife makes a killer tortellini salad. It was amazing. I love her tortellini. And I put a little bit of this every time I had a bowl. Oh my God, it was the greatest thing I've ever had in my life. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, the fruit flavors mixed with the tortellini salad. Holy crap, guys. This was amazing. So give that a shot. If you happen to have this stuff laying around and you have some tortellini salad for some reason, dump that on your tortellinis. You will not be disappointed. So, moving on, guys. Next time, we're going to be reviewing this stuff here. This is, I believe it says Hank sauce. I don't know, that writing is awful, but it is a honey habanero hot sauce. So this is what we got coming up next time. It says to try it on all these things here. Believe me, I intend to. And what I wanted to do was, I want to do something new with these hot sauce videos. I'm going to do a first impressions of whatever hot sauce is on deck. So I'm just going to reach on over here, grab myself my Tostitos. Obviously, I've cracked this open already. We're going to put a little bit on this Tostito here. I'm going to tell you guys what I think first off. First impression here. All right, let's give it a go. All right. Sorry for the crunching. All right. Right off the bat, guys. This tastes very surprisingly like, I don't know if you've ever had it before. There's a hot sauce. My wife loves it. She gets it from the grocery store all the time. Uses it for making chicken wings. It's called, I believe it's called Steve and Ed's. It's like a garlic, like wing sauce. She uses that on all of her wings. We usually have one in the fridge. Unfortunately, we're all out. I don't have one there to show you. I believe it's called Steve and Ed's. You can get it in the grocery store. This tastes a lot like Steve and Ed's garlic sauce. Just a little, it's a little spicier. You can definitely taste the habanero in it. But stay tuned, guys. I'm going to do a full review on this when I'm all done with the bottle. And then one more thing. The roulette here. I showed you guys this in a previous video. The Ring of Hell 10-piece hot sauce roulette. I found this at a Five Below. Welcome the Reaper. Awesome. I still don't know what to do with it. I'm thinking I want to do some kind of Halloween special with it. If you guys have any ideas, just go ahead and post them in the comments below. What do you want to see me do with this? Do you want to see me just spin the wheel, take shots of the different hot sauce? I don't know. Come up with something. Give me some ideas. I'm brainstorming it right now. Like I said, I believe I'm going to be doing something sometime around Halloween. I'm going to do some sort of Halloween special with it. But let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time.